Good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time you watch this, or whatever time I upload it, because I can't really be bothered to right now, but anyway, I've just woken up, and all last night, the whole 4 hours sleep that I got, I was thinking that I'd not set enough time for my challenge. So, what I wanted to talk about today is lengthening it. I personally think that it's a good idea to lengthen the challenge, because not enough people have seen the video, not enough people are going to do anything about it. I mean, Double A Gundam reviews or Ed Study's going to enter, but which I do look forward to. But apart from that, oh, and me as well. So it'll be a challenge between me and Ed otherwise. That's cool and everything, but it was more aimed at YouTube as a whole, so I think I'm going to prolong it and hold out for some more participants. So yeah, I just thought today that I'd show you a couple of examples of bits that you can do, or bits that I've done. As entries. I didn't do these as entries, but I did these as cheap bits anyway. Let's get the Leo out, because he's not a model kit at all. He's an action figure. I'll review him one day, because I've not found a review yet. He's pretty cool. So yeah, this is the no grade Wing Zero from Gundam Wing. It's really, yeah. You get the picture. It falls apart. It's loose. It's floppy. Bits just fall off it. The V-fin snapped at the top here, and yeah, you get the picture. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just go grab another one. Sorry guys, I should have done this while I was off camera, but anyway. So yeah, there is the... Ooh, I hope that's in shot. No, it's not. Here's the tall geese. Oh my good God! Right. Here is the tall geese 2. This was another no grade kit. I've had this one for quite some time actually. So yeah, well, not as long as my Wing Zero. That was my very, very, very first Gundam model kit or gunpla kit. And that kit does mean a lot to me. It's very special. So yeah. Anyway, another example here. I mean, if we look closely, we've got a very limited paint scheme. There's white, blue, and pink, and that's all. Oh, sorry, white, blue, pink, and yellow. And I haven't used any of the stickers on here either. And if we look at Wing Zero again with the limited colour, ways to save money on your paint job. If you have white parts on your kit that you're wanting to paint, that you're wanting to paint but can't quite afford the paint, my best advice is to go for good old-fashioned Sharpie. Look at them. These are awesome for any gunpla modeler. I'd be surprised if someone comes forward and says I haven't used one in their gunpla modelling experience. But if you haven't used one, go use one now. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show you. Also, you can get these things here, which are paint markers. This one's a Pentel metallic brush paint marker. So you pump the paint through at the end like that. Take the nib off, and it's a brush tip underneath, so it's sort of like a paintbrush. But I use that for Wing Zero's shield, and I use the pink Sharpie for the Tall Geese 2's beam saber, because I didn't really like the big side-mounted gun that it came with. Yeah, as well. If you have coloured panel lines on your kit, so I know like the Crossbones does on its face. If you go down to your local value store, you can pick up a pack of these for about £3-4, maybe about $5. Maybe not the Stalabo brand ones anyway. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking the camera over. Oh, and wings here. It's, oh god, it's like an apocalypse. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Please don't hate me for this. I love all of you guys. But anyway, these things are cheap and cheerful. They'll do your job fine. If you do any panel lines with them, just remember to clear coat over the top, as they do smudge otherwise. So yeah, also you can use your own Gundam marker panel line pens at home, clippers, knives, etc., etc., drills, whatever you want to use. And so yeah. Well, actually, speaking of drills, when I first started, well, not when I first got into gunpla, a little while ago, I was recommended to buy a pin vise drill, and I think it cost me £12.50 to get a set of 3, and I've not once used it for anything gunpla related, not once. And that's not just me being ignorant and thinking, oh no, I'm not going to use it. I've never really had much of an opportunity. I mean, I can think of ways, but I can think of more productive ways to drill holes. But anyway, that's beside the point. So yeah. Oh, and for those of you guys that didn't see this in my yesterday's video, which is a video response to Ed, this is the kit that I'm going to be entering. Oh, sorry, going to be doing. It's the Teihao Gundam. It's Teihao SD. I think it's based off the GPO1. If you take the armour off, it looks a lot like my Master Grade GPO1. Yeah, well, the head check does anyway. But I'm in love with this kit. It's awesome. So things that I've done on this kit anyway: basic paintwork, panel lining, bit more detailed paintwork. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just take the armour off so I can show you what I've done to the side of that. What I did with this is, because when I first got this kit, it was the sides of the head armor, or sorry, the face plate or whatever, not the face plate, but you go on a dress, the tiara, the Gundam's tiara. The edges of it looks very rounded, so all I did was take a cheap nail file. You can get them in cheap shops or dollar shops or pound shops or whatever, like a pack of 8 or something for a pound. So yeah, all I did was take that and file the sides down, just so they look nice and sharp, because it looked rounded and crap. If you guys want to see pictures of the process, I did do a work in progress picture set or photo shoot halfway through doing. Oops, sorry, I'm dropping it everywhere. Halfway through doing this, so I will show you guys if you'd like me to. But so far, I have spent £12 on this kit, including paints, so we're looking good. But anyway, yeah, I know I've dragged it on a little bit, but that's all I wanted to say, guys. Sorry about the destruction of the camera and the tripod earlier. It fell down, and I don't really want to reshoot this, so. Anyway, cheers, guys. Oh, the date, sorry, yeah, before I go. 14th of April is the closing date now. So that's another 2 weeks after, or 2 and a bit weeks after the 28th of March, which was the original closing date. So yeah, 14th of April is the new closing date, and that's at Greenwich Mean Time, so British time. But if you get your entry in like a few hours late, I won't give a crap. I'll still accept you, because I'm a nice guy. I know what it's like. Anyway, thanks guys.